party, friends! It's just me for the time being. P's still prepping. So, hello, and a happy Tuesday. What are we working on today?
I have no idea.
Just no idea.
I'm going to start by cleaning off my...
There's a lot of things topside. I'll tell you that. There are a lot of things. So, welcome. Do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. Because otherwise I don't know that you're here. And then I can't say hello if I don't know that you're here. But if you want to hang out in the background, that's totally fine. Please do that. You know, just take a seat back there. It's cool. No worries. Do give those thumbsy upsies though. We very much appreciate them. And let's see, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're kind of new, you've watched a couple videos, you're like, oh, this seems kind of interesting. Because then you'll get notified, especially if you hit that little bell. That's how that works, supposedly. I've noticed it works sometimes and then other times it does not. That's just how that works. Okay, so let's say hello to everyone that is here. This one's kind of weird. There we go. That's a little more centered up. See, I had to fix my thing. Kind of like it's hanging out over here. She's still gussy enough. This is P over here.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are in the studio.
Even when she's not in camera. Do turn your chat over to live chat so you don't miss anything. I will be reading off the participants. Here we go. We have Ann, Lar, Anthony, Cody, Apple O'Day, Arkansas, Crazy Quilter, that's Dawn, Art Curious, IMMW, that is Miriam. We have Brad in the chat. Watch it. Candy, Charmaine, Christy, Colleen, Deb, Debbie, Eddie, Fran, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Isabel, Jamie, Jan, Jeanette, aka Jeanette, Judy P's in the house, Julie Torrens, Kathy, Carrie, Lexi, Lisa, Lydia, Marta, Martha, Mary Ellen, Maya, Nightbot's here. She'll be dropping in some info via one of our mods, typically, although she does some automatic things too. Give her props where props are due. Paula, Ricky, Sherry, Star Traveler, that's Linda, Sue Davis, Susan Anderson, SLW, that is Sherry, the Shelley Studio, that's Margot, Tracy LeBouf, Violet and Wendy, and yeah, did I say Fran was here already? Yeah, Fran and Violet are here in the house. Alright, if I missed you, it wasn't on purpose, simply just didn't show up in the participants, which I have no control over. I kind of wish it would just show me everybody that was here and willing, you know, like you could say, do you want to be seen in the chat as you come in? There's some suggestions for you, YouTube. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready yet. I haven't found my thoughts.
Well, you don't have to thought. It's Tuesday.
Oh, this is Twinkie. Well, no wonder I'm off. Wrong day.
Did you forget what day it was, Gigi? And we have Josh downstairs scraping mats. Look at us. Can I show you now?
I'm not quite ready.
Okay. It's kind of weird just being me here up on the screen.
Well, be chatty.
Be chatty. Okay, well, let's see. What's everybody got going on?
Well,
tweak it up, P.
Announce.
Paula says, tweak it up, P.
Yeah.
She's working on tweaking up herself. There we go. See, I got some chuckles out of her. She's been banging on things. And every once in a while we hear this. And we're like, what is she doing? She's like, I'm hammering.
I'm riveting.
She's riveting.
No, I am not being riveting. I am riveting. Is the noun.
Yes, if you hear noises, that's Josh doing the mats down there.
I guess the other one would be an adjective, right?
What's that? Riveting? Rivet.
This is riveting.
Rivet? Riveting.
Well, they mean different things for different,
Are they? But they're spelled the same, aren't they?
I think so. It's just one of those little...
Hello, Effie.
Little things. Okay, well, I don't...
They want a little... They want another camera downstairs.
Oh. Watching Josh scrape mats? Well, that's some riveting stuff, let me tell you.
Well, she does actually enjoy it. Usually she's sitting down there, you know,
Oh, I'm sitting down there picking up
bits.
bits that fly across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do I want to talk about? Okay,
Okay.
you can
Put us side
put
by
me
side.
on the tweaker.
Okay.
Howdy, folks.
There she is.
One of those days. One of those days. This is my hammer that I use for my
Riveting work.
riveting work. I don't know what it is, but I don't have the power to squeeze that little hooty doo till it
All the way.
You know, goes. So I just beat the crap out of them. Sometimes I really need to work on my technique because sometimes the front of it turns out kind of, you know, like that.
There is a special, like, if you kind of have to ease it and not just go.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. Well, and then I accidentally hit the little lock thing on the side. It took me 15 minutes to figure out what the hell was going on. And all the time I'm going, you know, I don't know who made this thing, but I think we need to send it back to the drawing table and they need to start over. Yeah. One of those. All right. Well,
and hello.
I've got this little thing out. It's actually a clay tool.
Which come in very, you know, the clay tools, they really shouldn't just, you know.
They shouldn't just offer them as clay tools. They should say, you know, these
are
can be. I use this to open letters. I like it better than my letter opener. It's less, you know, dangerous. I can't get stabbed with that. Well, I guess you could, but
Yeah, you'd have to try harder.
You'd have to make more stabs at it. Anywho,
more intent.
You can tell I've really used it because look at it. It's developed a patina of skin oils.
Lovely.
Okay, yeah. Well, I knew everybody wanted to know that. Yeah. Is everybody looking at what's on my thing?
You want me to go topside now? I didn't know that I didn't. You ready?
Well,
I'm looking at your beautiful face. They didn't get to see that first, and they said that you look very cute and very Frenchy today.
Everybody said that?
Mm-hmm.
You like my earrings? Pinka made these for me.
Pinka made the earrings. Pinka's here. Hello, Pinka.
And I noticed my goat's going the wrong way.
It could be a murder weapon.
Yeah, but let me show you my other one. It really seriously is.
This is the one.
You know, this is the kind that they pull out of bodies in detective movies. Where, you know, they got stabbed in the office.
That's the real letter opener.
Not the office got stabbed, but the person that was dead was stabbed in the office where the letter opener was, close to the desk usually.
Right.
Yeah. But you can see it's
Colonel Mustard.
If you're comparing tips here, now I want you all to thumbs these up and send your friends over so they can get the down low on the
Yeah.
envelope openings. All right. Well, the reason I have this out here.
I'm going topside. You didn't really confirm on me, but I'm going out. Well, and then here's the little baby. Come here. You can be in the little skirt. Wow. Coming in hot.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're lucky my foot was in the way.
What is that?
That would have smushed on your foot. The chopper.
Where's
It's locked.
Where's the little screen?
See? Right here. Okay. Now,
My shirt's actually purple.
yeah, I know. We look kind of matchy-matchy. Look at us. My little brown baby.
My back is brown.
It is very brown. Okay, I love... No! She's very interested in just showing people all her... She wants to know what is acceptable and what is not. Pretty much it's not. Can we go with that as a standard? Okay. I love you. Go build your thing. Okay, you can show them your poodle and then you gotta go. Hey, can you believe that? We brought it all the way back from Mexico.
Oh, they must have good air down there.
Clown on the beach. Just don't drink the ice. Or eat the ice. There's some more traveler tips for you. Okay. I love you. Bye-bye.
Hey, what did you do with your rocks that you were washing in the sink? Inquiring minds want to know. I looked for them.
A trying Tuesday. We're going to try to
What did you do with your rocks? You see what she's doing?
She's trying to take things.
She is. She never did tell me what she did with her rocks.
I'm thoroughly convinced that she took the charms.
You know, I just have this kind of feeling in the back of my head that maybe I did something with them, so I'm not going to throw Izzy under the bus quite yet.
Okay. I feel like I put them on
I put them in all together into one little bag because remember we had charms from different sources. So I thought, well, I'm going to consolidate.
Oh, sugar business.
Yeah. And we're still looking for the wax.
Okay, well, you carry on. I have a little thing that I need to do downstairs.
Okay, well,
And
you
then,
know,
yeah,
this is all Akiko's fault, the reason all of this is out like this. I'm going to throw her under the bus.
It's just, maybe that's what, we're just going to call this stream throwing people under the bus and trying to make it through this stream without murdering somebody with an envelope opener.
Yes. Okay.
That should get some good,
Akiko,
you know.
I am absolutely,
SEO.
I mean, I'm assuming that this is a temporary fix, but I want you to check this out. Trinkets, y'all. And I want you to see how she graduated her trinkets. They're not just all put on there willy-nilly, but she started with the big ones and moved up to the small ones towards the top there. Is that not impressive? Yeah. I think it's wonderful. And I don't know that this may be a temporary stringing because I may incorporate these with something else. I may add a chain. I don't know, but I'm very interested in wearing these. And then I'm going to see if I can get into my stash and make some matching earrings. Yeah, baby. Okay. Anyway, so I was looking at Akiko's, she sent me, and this, you know, is just, it really touched me. And I don't know if she watches, I know she watches our reruns, but I think she has like a day job, you know, like gainful employment rather than just sitting around and doing arty-farty things. Not that this isn't gainful employment by any means, but set these out here. These were strips, oh, who knows where. But I wanted to show you the difference here. This is, I went ahead and did this because this side over here was all loose. Pardon me. And I just decided I needed to go ahead and deal with it before it got worse. So I thought, well, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do one thing on one side and one thing on another. So I've already done this one. Now I'm going to take my Blick acrylic and I'm going to do this side. And the reason I want to do this, you can tell this is made from the, can you see the, let me hold that up in the technology. This is made from the Christmas cards. Can you see the texture of the pattern there? But now you can also see there's some loose pieces coming up there. Yeah, and as those scoot around on the shelf, they just become more loose and they'll tear. Not that it makes any big difference for this. Whoa!
All right, I am back. Were y'all good?
Yeah, we were smoking and drinking while you were gone, though.
Okay, I'm going to try.
I needed to change my water. I'll tell you what, I'm really, you know,
Just kind of off your game.
I'm off my game. But I'm not in a way, but right now where I am is I'm in that mode of, I got these things out and started looking at them because I wanted to share them. Well, I wanted to share them with you, and at the same time, kind of show you what Akiko sent me because it's absolutely wonderful, and it's what brought all this to mind. And then I got out my tags because they go with the journal that she sent. Or the book. I don't know what she refers to it as, but it's really quite nice. Now, here's the thing about these little, doing this business here when you've already got it bound. You need to go in and wipe off those little
Yes, we
things.
are in the high heat part of Texas.
Oh, my Lord. It's terrible. We have to water twice a day. I water once in the morning and once at night.
And the plants are hanging like, I mean, they're just like...
Okay, so you see this. I do not know if I can reactivate my gold, but that's my hope here.
It's your gold? Your gold?
I
gold?
dulled my gold out when I did the...
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's coming back. Doesn't look like it.
She does. She also has, like, on her trampoline, we went ahead, like, when Brad purchased it, it has a cover, a little shade cover thing, and then we installed the misters around it. So, like, the kids jumped in it yesterday, but they also made some very bad decisions. So, there's a no kids over for 2 weeks situation at Casa Rushing.
Yeah, and they're lucky that I didn't go out there, because I was about ready to murder them all. And you know, I don't know how many times you got to talk to a kid about something. I mean, I remember that. So,
what?
200 and some.
But that was like when they were 2. To repeat a word or something for them to know
to get it. But
maybe.
I don't think I've been quite forceful enough in my. I'm past the requesting point.
Yeah.
It's going to be, yo, this is a my way or the highway kind of situation. And I'm fixing to send them off on down the road, all of them.
Yeah.
We're looking into camps for Izzy. Okay. So you can see the shiny stuff. If you want to keep your shiny stuff, you need to use the shiny. Oh, whoops, wrong one. And this is not ultra shiny. I really like this because it's in between. It says it's gloss.
You know what I love about that stuff? It dries quick.
It does dry quick. And I don't really know why the other stuff that I have takes for flipping ever to dry. But this stuff dries quickly.
Exactly, Darcy.
What?
It's just hashtag get off my lawn. Get out of my yard, kids. I'm messing with everything. I mean.
Yeah, and it was stuff that we just had a discussion with like last week.
Well, and then even some of the stuff we had just like we feel like we set them up for success, saying, "Hey guys, remember the rules? Okay, here's the little rundown of it."
Okay, now we're gonna put these over here and let these dry, and then we'll get back to those because that's basically what
Hi, Lori.
Do to this. I'm gonna share my glorious.
Hello, Sharon.
Glorious. Hey, Sharon. Been pounded. Now this little thing here, I don't know where I got this.
Just talked about it a few times before.
I have talked about it.
Have y'all seen her rusty metal piece?
It's not rusty. It's a
iron.
piece of metal, and I mean it's a heavy dude. You could do some damage with this.
It's iron.
Yeah.
Like solid. I think I don't know if it's like a what do they call them, ingots?
I don't really know either, but anyway, I've used it a whole bunch. I use it to flatten out copper on here. Flatten rivets that are not cooperating.
Oh, Angela said, I think the charms are in the cupboard right behind P. I asked her about that last night.
That would have been a good place to put them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Dawn has a piece of metal like that that's like 3 times that size. She uses it for pounding wire for jewelry.
Yeah. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not seeing it, but that was a really...
Mm-hmm.
Some of Izzy's crap in here.
Thank you, Angela. And hello, Michelle.
I don't know what
Hello, Betsy.
Okay, well that was a good... Oh.
But wait, there's more.
So, anywho... Alright, I'm scooting over here and putting my metal back in its proper place so it can be accessed at another time. If you put things back in the same place twice, you'll be able to find them. I've been working on doodling.
Yeah, we obviously didn't do that with the little charms. But they're new, so, they haven't had a chance to be relocated or thought about to be relocated and kept in the same spot.
I don't know.
I know. They'll pop up. I think that the Seaside Journal is pretty well done. Like 99.9%. I've got one little tag thing that I'm going to put it in.
Well, it's not hard to do, isn't it?
What?
I was going to say, you need to just take them through that and we need to move on. That's turning into an Archie.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, when she says it like that, it ain't. I ain't a sweetie.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, cheers. Let's have a little snort here.
I'm drinking soda.
Okay, we're done. We're done with Blick. We're done with that. I think for now. I really don't have a home for that quite yet. Okay. I'm going to put this over here because I'm going to show you why that's really important, and I wanted to show. Does Akiko, does she watch us on
well, okay, so I think there are certain days because she was here yesterday. She was in the stream.
Okay.
But then.
But I didn't have her stuff then.
I feel like during the week, like these 3 p.m. ones, she doesn't make. Cause she works.
Okay, so she's a Sunday watcher.
A Sunday and a Monday, perhaps. Because like she can watch in the morning. Oh, Martha's having a glass of wine. Salud.
Okay, here we go. I think I've got it cleaned up enough that I can. Here, look at those beautiful colors there. Those are Seaside.
Seaside. Got a lot of Seaside things going on. It looks so. I'm so in love with this journal or book. It's now.
I know. I don't really know exactly what to reference it as because it is a book as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's a journal converted to artist book.
Yes. And I'm not changing anything. All I'm doing is she has left me some blank pages.
Oh, well,
really sweet.
Akiko's book, even though I believe she calls it a journal, I would 100% call that an artist book.
Oh, absolutely. But not only did she send me this fabulous book, but this article about traditional Japanese haiku and the difficulties of translating haiku into English. Because remember, I read you those different, or I think I read them to you, the different translations of the frog poem.
Yeah.
Or the frog haiku, because it really, haiku is not necessarily poetry in the sense that we think of poetry. There's nothing rhyming there.
Before you get started there.
Yeah. Oh, do we have...
We have new stencils.
Oh, holy cow. Okay, I'm looking at these for the very first time.
Talk about some last minute stuff. I tell you, this day has just been...
I know that,
Fran.
Hot diggity. Well, I think I know what I'm going to be doing today.
Okay, she's
Maybe
all excited
that's...
now.
Oh,
you just needed that.
Yeah. Because this is going to be... I'm going to make some tags that are going to go into this journal.
And this one's called 10 Tile Scrolls.
Oh, man, that...
Now, a lot of y'all have seen these because, you know, if you watch Fran, I mean, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, she was showing them.
And I saw it, and that's when I said,
yeah,
I think
you were
that
like,
we
took a little doing, because some of those swirly bits, because she did this by hand, I believe, and so even the step and repeat on them, which is really cool, that, you know, they are not exact, which is lovely.
I see. I like that, and I'm trying to, because Carrie inspired me. You know, I used to doodle all the time because I had extra time when I'd be on the phone or whatever.
Not a lot of extra time around here.
Not a lot of extra time around here, especially, you know, since this one over there had a baby.
Hey,
the baby was a big surprise to everyone, herself included. Just gave up on that baby scene, and I moved to Alaska.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
said,
I
hey,
had
you
to
need to tote
move
your
my
butt
ass back
backwards.
after that baby came along.
She's very busy. This is, what do we call this? Turtle stained glass. Hold on, I'll put some links to such things.
And I was watching when Fran was using this also, and Violet was making some really good comments. She said, you know, this would be a good one to layer. Because if you offset it ever so slightly, you get that idea of shadowy stuff. Yeah. Oh, and good. I've got this one. And what I may do, now that I've got the squared off edge one here, what I may do with this one is come in and do my cutout.
Yeah. And I think what's really nifty about this, I love how big the openings are.
I do too.
I think you can do some really fun stuff inside of there.
This is where you emphasize your lines rather than your shapes.
I know, but I called it turtle stained glass because it had to be different than the dragonfly stained glass. Because I wasn't going to call it just stained glass because we might have others that are similar. And then they get a name in front of them.
So this is turtle stained glass.
It's an SEO thing, Fran.
Oh, was she not happy about the name of it?
She says no turtles involved. Until I got involved.
But I think, you know, you could, yeah.
They need a further descriptor.
Yes, they do. To identify them and separate them from the many others.
Yes.
Now, okay, so I want to talk about this, on how I'm going to do this around the edge, because I think that this might be...
She says, oh, okay, it's turtle-ish.
We're going with that, Fran.
Go with that, Fran.
It's cellular turtle.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to draw it, because... what?
And then Paula just says, Jenkins!
Okay, so what I'm going to do here when I come in to make my edges more conducive, I'm probably just going to do something like this.
Oh, you're going to bring it all the way out, huh?
No, see, I don't want to do that. This is going to be a tricky one.
Well, you might as well just do it with the 9x12, lady.
No, I don't have enough. I got to have the edge.
Okay.
It's all about the negative space. This is going to be hard.
Yes.
Hard for me. And then, okay, so the cut here, cut here. So this is going to be hanging out.
And unfortunately, we cannot do that with our machine because...
Okay, I got to
there has
think
to be a
about that. I
margin.
can't do this right now. My brain is just not...
Yeah, can you just use it as is and then you chop
I will
at
use
it?
it as is and I will come back. You know, and actually, it's best for me just to go ahead and just do it. You know, cut it. But I don't want to do that on because that's not very entertaining and I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. All right, we're going to get, before we get on with these stencils,
Exactly
we're
right,
going
Darcy.
to finish up my talk here about... I am going to use those. And you know what? I may use these together. Look at this.
Look at it. Do it.
Look at this. Where's the other one? Okay. So you got this. You do that one first. Then you put this one over the top of
I
it.
think that sounds lovely. And then remember, Fran was using her people, which we haven't done the people yet, inside of the stained glass one.
Oh, I didn't see that part. Or, you know, I was coming and going on those.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't just, I was doing other things. All right.
Oh, okay. Hey, Deb C says that she thinks that it would be an excellent thing on video to watch and learn how P trims down pattern stencils.
Seriously? Well,
I mean, if you guys want to see it, we'll show it.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Hi, Devin.
I'll do it with the little one, then it won't take so long.
Oh, I love that. Time management.
That's what I have Mariah here for, to remind me of those little techie terms that, you know, always endear you to everyone. Okay.
Julie Torrance would like to see. So yeah, you got quite a few people in here saying yes, yes.
All right, well, this is going to be a hard one. And the reason I'm going at it like this and extending out those little lines.
All right, I'm going to move the camera.
Okay,
no, hold on. So I'm going to scoot out. Is that better? So that way you guys get, well, and then now she's in frame, but.
Well, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just cutting that one off.
I mean, that would be kind of the easy way to go at it. It's just.
Sorry, Fran.
I don't think Fran cares.
She does.
Fran's definitely on
She
team
does
chop it up.
He does this kind of crap all the time.
Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. Okay, let's hear on this one. Let's mirror that.
I'll add a little blocked off piece.
And not necessarily, you know, highlighting your corner. So it's really hard because I number one, I have terrible eyesight.
But straight cuts are tricky. If it's an organic kind of thing, it's a little easier to, and plus you don't have to.
And I really hate that, so I'm chopping that off.
Look, the angry. I like that shape though. These are the big scissors. Stencil surgery. A little nip and a tuck.
And then you want to sometimes, you know, come in and kind of get back your line. Now, what you can also do here. Where are my little itty bitty scissors here? You can come in here. And do some stuff like that.
There you go. Yeah, it's kind of a similar situation to making snowflakes.
And you don't have to do every single one. I mean, you know, and it doesn't have to be even or whatever, and God knows it. Certainly won't be if I'm doing it.
Let it Carrie does. He films with an iPad.
You what?
Carrie Griffiths. He films with his iPad.
Oh.
The tricky part about that is finding a stand that's going to hold it.
Yeah, because ours isn't strong enough.
Well, we took off some of the springs.
Oh.
But this mount doesn't hold it. Well, it might actually.
I don't think its mouth is big enough.
Well, all of our iPads have the big rubber bouncy, like they basically are balls because our little baby plays with them or uses them. Well, mainly one, but we have it on both because we use them to run the machine. Oh, see, and I haven't been on Facebook because I've been trying to be good and get things done and, you know, work stuff. Oh, Colleen, that what you hear from downstairs is Josh is scraping mats.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
And then he puts the Yupo on and then we roll it so that way it really sticks. It's a whole process. And welcome to those of you that are coming in. Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you don't do that, we don't know that you're here and you're just a number, and that makes us a little bit sad. But if that's okay with you, it's okay with us too.
Yeah, no, see, sometimes the reason I like to interrupt that line is because if you start getting too, I really screwed up there on that one.
Helen, I sent P's package out yesterday.
Hi, Helen. She's going to do an amphibious journal.
You offered up your frogs. It was very kind of you.
Well, what was I going to do?
Oh, and thumbsy upsies. If it happened
I was
already.
pretty well done with the frogs. And see, okay, well, maybe I can...
I know. It's kind of like, you know, we should go through your stencils and just... You know, I know there's going to be some staples that you really like to keep, but then some of them... Do you need help?
No.
Okay.
It's just that when I do this, I'm usually taking a little bit more time and a little taking, you know... But it's important. See, here where you've got the straight line there. If you don't get rid of that, you pretty much defeated your purpose of altering your edge. Because then you still have that artificial straight line there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody got that?
Mm-hmm.
Got that? So you want to go in and at least, you know, alter some of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier with your organic, rounded shapes than it is this business.
Is it Luis or Lewis?
Pardon? What?
We have somebody new. I was asking if it was Luis or Lewis.
Oh, hello, hello.
The picture's really tiny, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry. We usually do things that are a little more exciting than trim the edges of, you know, already existing stencils.
People are excited to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
things.
yeah.
She's also in a little bit of a...
Yeah, I'm a bit in a funk because what I really want to do is I've got this page I'm working on in my supposedly finished book.
I knew it was dangerous when she pulled those off the shelf. She stayed up late, and so she's tired.
I was up until midnight working on this thing because I just couldn't stop. That's how I do things. Yeah, now see, that edge is broken up. Now this one over here I've got 2 in a row, but I can take this one out.
There you go.
And I'm really sorry, but I have to, there's just a point where I have to get this where I can absolutely see the dadgum thing.
Yeah, you gotta hold it to your body.
I gotta hold it to my body.
Well, I did move. I moved your peak cam so that way, hopefully, they can see a little bit more of like what you're doing if it is off camera. I mean, it's not up close, but you know.
Okay, I moved that one out a little bit from the line there. And let's take this one and make this one go up here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay. You kind of start getting a feel. You know, don't butcher the thing before you start getting a feel for it.
Oh, there we go. Yes, and as Darcy mentioned, now I think it's mainly on mobile. I don't, maybe on tablets and things too, but you can zoom. Do the.
Yeah, some of those little boogers there.
And welcome, Louise.
Come back in and fix those later.
there'll be other little trims.
Other little trimmies.
Mm-hmm.
But you see what's happening here? Well, let me dump this off.
This is also what ends up on the floor and everywhere in our house.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, some's outside now. It tries to escape. It's
I
in
brought
the car.
one in that looked like an axe.
No, those I'm trying to think which.
I'm not saving those because I only have about 9 million.
Mm-hmm. Those are little pieces.
All right, you can see how this starts to work out here. Just leaving those there. Mm-hmm. But you no longer have a straight edge. I mean, there's a couple places here,
yeah.
But I'm going to get rid of that by doing this. And a lot of times I will try to keep the integrity of the original shape there.
Just extend it.
See? Like that.
It's basically turning a stencil into a mask. And the reason that I say this, and you know, when people ask, because we get this question quite often, usually on Etsy, but you know, what is the difference between a stencil and a mask? The quick answer to that is it depends on how you're using it, because a stencil could be used as a mask and a mask could be used as a stencil.
Yeah. And it just all depends on whether you're pointing or not. There we go. I'm just cutting that off. I decided.
Comes back to a point.
Okay, I'm going to try to give a little slight deviation here because I don't want I want that line to not be there.
Oh yes, our kitchen. There's always
that looks like a
bits in
coffin. Okay, well that's all right. But you see, sometimes it takes you a little while to get an idea of what you want to do around the edge. It's not. It doesn't just come to you. What's wrong with my scissors? I'm gooed up. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that.
Darcy says that edge is reminiscent of the edge of an alligator snapping turtle. See?
Well, there you go. Whoop-de-doo.
Turtle. Oh, yeah, we have Yubo everywhere.
Okay, I've got one more little spot here that's bothering me. And it's bothering me for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's kind of small, and those are the kind of things that get filled up with paint, and you're angry. Well, I'm angry. I'm angry a lot.
I don't think you're angry a lot. You're just, when you are angry.
Yeah, it takes me a while to get over it. Here we go. All right, now this I just have to, this is making me crazy, and I don't want you to think I'm a lackadaisical cutter. That'd be a terrible thing. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
There's a lot of things to say about her.
But I'm not a lackadaisical cutter. Okay, now I said that was going to be my last one, but I lied. Okay, now what do I want to do here? I want to just come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. That's better. And you got this chunky square thing on the edge there, but I don't know if that bothers you or not.
Or over here?
At the top part there. Oh, that didn't bother me. It is a little thicker there, but I don't.
Where?
At the top.
Here?
That's the bottom.
This is the top?
Uh-huh.
You don't like that?
I don't like that little toothy looking thing. Just kind of hanging out there.
Well, what you want?
Just to nip it off. Not that. The little square toothy thing right at the edge.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that's the one. There. Lovely.
Well, we'll do this because, see, there it's got a
Yeah.
little squared off thing there. So that makes sense.
Very nice.
Okay.
How's the ladybird today? Lisa Mingus wants to know.
Oh! Cheers. Yeah, it's probably part of my problem. I haven't been drinking enough. My allergies are kicking my ass, too.
Yeah, that's got everybody a little...
I mean, I woke up in the middle of the night and my nose was just running, and I grabbed my Kleenex right away because I thought it was a bloody nose.
Right.
Because usually that's what, you know, because there's just... So, but, okay, so I've been spending a little time, I was about 30 minutes outside yesterday, and I mean, I came in and I wasn't glowing, I was freaking sweaty.
Colleen went to the distillery.
I knew she was going to. What? How is it?
They
I
were
want
already
a report.
sold. They were sold out of the ladybird. But was it awesome? Did you tell them about us? Oh my God, we have so many questions, Colleen.
We need to chat
Tell them
about
I
that.
tagged them on,
gosh,
on Facebook and
yes.
Instagram. They didn't, share or give any reciprocation of the love. A little irked about that.
Well, little do they know, that we're
Yeah.
on our way to fame and fortune.
I'm
ready for the fortune to hit. I don't really give a rat's ass about the fame.
Well,
but unfortunately, they kind of come together.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, now look at that. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Just because it doesn't look right with the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I kind of think I intended to do this, but I just got...
Yeah.
There we go. That's kind of wobbly. I don't like this one either.
Oh, hello, Yuta. Yes, P is trimming up a brand new stencil that is by Fran. It is the turtle stained glass. Oh, Colleen says that they said October would be good for a group tour. Well, we'd love to like meet you there or something. That would be fun.
Oh, it would be.
Now, we're going to Arkansas in October, so let's hurry up.
I'm not going to.
She isn't. Maybe she can go.
Hell.
I'd be a little sad about
I'm
not
kind
going
of
to
like
that, but
my Mimi. She used to say, I'd much rather go to a good funeral than a wedding any day of the week.
I don't understand that. I've had fun at weddings. I've never had fun at a funeral.
Well, I don't know. We used to, as kids, I was drugged to every funeral. I mean, anybody that even died that was vaguely related to us. And when you're in a small
Or just,
town,
you know them.
you're pretty much related to everyone, shirt tail, whatever. And we used to like to go because we knew that there'd be other kids there.
Yeah.
So while the adults, they'd always have some kind of
Well, playroom,
food serving
yeah, and
thing, okay? And then the kids, while the adults were talking, the kids were just allowed to run free. And we did.
I kind of remember that about, like, reunions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that, you know.
Kinda, yeah, that's basically what a funeral kind of can be at times.
I always thought it would be a better idea if people showed up when children were born.
Oh,
rather than-
they're closed now because of the heat. That makes sense. Because it's a lot of outdoor, right? Kind of
Oh.
tables and... So that's why they say October is really great.
Yeah,
But they probably book weddings and things. But we could go during the week.
we certainly could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, by golly, we'll just go ahead and use this bugger here in a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, you don't go to the... Yeah.
Okay, I want to bring...
I guess so. Eddie says I'm going to the wrong funerals.
Yeah.
Well, we aren't related to anybody Irish. I've heard those are pretty good.
I don't know, the Catholics do a pretty good job, too. We're related to Catholics.
Well, I don't remember any of them. I guess they all died off.
Yeah, they were... I mostly, sent them away. Yeah. Now, if you wanted to do this big one, you could do this one. But you're going to have, less... You can do exactly what I did around the edge of this one. I just kind of like this because, number one, it's big enough that I can put it on my 8x10 and already,
Mm-hmm.
And I sometimes kind of like that edge. And, oh, look, there's a little piece. That's the kind of thing that gives you a headache on the plate. Okay.
Well, they're, hot off the cutter.
Hot off the press. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Turtle stained glass. There we go.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to talk about Akiko's book.
Okay.
All right. I read this article to Mariah last night while she was working in her book. And I've got some words out here that I need.
There were some words that
Yeah,
we
I
didn't
very
know.
rarely read things that I have to use, but I don't know what that word means. And I don't know how to say that word properly. We tried to get that, what's her name, to pronounce it for us, but she wouldn't listen. She never listens to me.
Well, and then Izzy was like, Siri came on.
But this is really an excellent, excellent article and hits the points of the difficulty of translating isn't just the words. Mm-hmm. It's the culture. It's the cultural references. It's the international mindset that comes along. People know things without even knowing they know things. It's like people in a small town know they have all of this history, all of this collective knowledge, and then when somebody moves in and doesn't have that, it's a difficult time because you don't know what to say to whomever. I feel like I'm landing my jet. Okay.
I feel like my pilot doesn't always listen.
Your pilot's been drinking. I hope they don't breathalyze me when I land. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I'm going to read you Akiko's thing here. Okay, I got to tell you this because this will just crack you up. Okay, so can you see the folds on this?
She folded it into a crane.
Into a crane.
So
It took me until late yesterday to undo the crane because I knew I wouldn't be able to get it back. I have instructions somewhere, and I have made cranes many years ago.
We should probably try to do that tonight after the stream. I'll get a good YouTube video up, especially since it already has folds.
It already
in it.
has fold marks. Let's see.
Yeah.
Look, it's got all of the
makings,
the hills and the valleys. But look at that paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so here's the little note.
I like that idea.
I'm going to read you this, and this is kind of, stroking my ego, but I don't know. Hi, Patricia! Exclamation point. I'm gifting you my first mixed media art journal. I learned a lot while creating this, and the experience has been quite enjoyable for me. Her name is Fabulous. Just like you are fabulous. I really enjoy your different fashions you wear on your channel. I also added a necklace that I made with trinkets and some other little stuff for your journal. It's all in here. I hope that you will get much enjoyment and use out of your gifts. Much love and admiration. Respect, Design, Akiko. I would send you over there to that because I think that she sells her art books over there.
Yeah, well, I would say Google Respect Design. I can't, and I told you, dang woman, I didn't think about that. Oh, God.
Yeah,
she sells on a different marketplace.
Yes, she's in a different, but this here.
It's not Etsy.
This is shibori, and this is a gorgeous example of shibori. And I meant to bring my hat up.
I will post it in Makers. I'm going to post her link. I have it. And one of these days I'm going to have everybody's list of everything. One of these days. Please forgive me. It's just, something on my to-do list that just hasn't been to-doed.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you have time to do it, you don't have the stuff with you to do it.
Well,
and
yeah. And
while you were sitting on the boat and, running back and forth to the bathroom, you could have been doing something like that.
I needed good internet. The internet.
Yeah. The World Wide Web. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Wonderful. Oh, and look at these. Izzy was particularly fond of these. She walked around holding them like this for a little while, and I said,
You bring those back.
I need those. My little darling.
Those stay with the book.
But look at that.
It's so fabulous.
Isn't that?
It's fabulous that the name is Fabulous because, yes.
Little taggy things, little doorknob. Hoop-de-doos are purr. I'm like, what was that drunk that used to be on Dean Martin? I'm not quite there. But anyway. And these nice,
it's not trying hard enough.
Look at, there's our stencil. Gosh, that might be something. Is that mine?
I don't know. I feel like there were a couple pieces in there. I'm pretty sure we may have sent her some bigger sheets and things just to say thank you for the other lovely things that she has sent us.
Okay,
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my tags. Remember the 100 tags that I made and made a little box for them? Look at that.
Were there 100?
Well, I counted like 56 once. I made 56 of these joggers.
Well, that is less than 100.
But it's more than 50.
Almost half.
It's more than 50. God, I hate it when she's so nitpicky. Okay, so here are the pages that I was talking to you about. That I think she left those for me to do something with.
Well, this is what makes it a journal.
So I've got my stuff that she sent me, and I have to show you this. Well, I'll show you it over here because I actually used it. And here she sent this little note. I love this. Please open crane to read letter.
Deb thought that was pretty.
Did she think that was funny?
Pretty Bueno, yeah.
Check this Frida Kahlo fabric out, y'all. Holy moly. And then I don't know what this stuff is, but I really like it, and it's fabric too.
Yeah, I'm also wondering if she's... Oh, you know what? I think that has been stamped. I recognize... I don't know. I know whose stamps those are.
I think I remember this one. Is this essays?
Yes.
We don't say his name. And look at this paper. Oh, I bet Froyle's she's probably just wetting herself on that one.
Yeah,
she probably has them. Okay, now check this out. Okay, so here's my tag, my coffee bean tag. You remember what this is? It's oranges. Now keep that in mind because we've got the rest of it. The rest of the breakfast is, we're drinking
that was a request by Lisa Mingus.
Really?
Yeah, to make the little breakfast inspired. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's my page. Check this out. Okay, so she sent me the washi tape. When she sends you stuff,
so beautiful.
It is packaged to the T. Pristine white tissue paper and always taped very neatly and whatever. Yeah. And
makes my heart sing.
It just, Mariah has little orgasms, jumping around on her chair. But here's the tape that came with that. Now, I did have to glue it down because we all know.
The washi don't.
The washi don't? Yeah, okay. But I want you to check this little jobber out because this is a piece from my,
All right, will you scoot it just again a little bit towards me?
I will. Thank you for telling me.
There.
Because I hate when, it
yeah,
feels
I feel like
it's falling off.
I might be missing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of my tags. Look at this.
Y'all remember that one?
Remember this one? With a word. Conturbation. Disorder, disturbance. Middle English from Latin. Here's a sentence. The conturbations created by the unruly infiltrators drowned out the speaker on the podium. Well, what kind of... So that's certainly timely, isn't it? We won't talk about that. But look at this underneath paper. I don't know what exactly. I think it's like, what you call that kind of paper where they put plant matter in and bake it or something. Lisa does it all the time.
What do you call that little thing that, you just get reacquainted with the thing? That's eco dyeing.
There's all kinds of ways.
And then you can refresh the page.
Well, anywho.
And Eddie's having a good time. He's not sure that he's in the right place.
It's okay, Eddie. Join the group. I got out of bed this morning and I was really not ready for this. I wanted to play and redo all the pages in my my other book.
Izzy and I were on her. I told her,
it's like, my God, it was a machine gun down there shooting words at me before I even had coffee.
I don't think she has a channel, but Akiko is Respect Design, in the streams. I don't think that she does YouTube or anything like that. I'm trying to think if she does Instagram, but like I said, I will post in Makers and make sure that you guys know where to see her art that she does list, and it's through a different kind of marketplace. I just, for whatever, I was stupid and didn't bring it up.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to try to find the other page where this is like this so I don't have to take my pen out because it is a bit of a whip to get it back in there.
I just had but wait.
Just a sec. Because she's got two pages that are like this, that have the fabric. Oh, I should have marked it. I should have marked it. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. But maybe, I don't know. Oh, you'll see it. We'll see it. Run into it. So what she's done here is she's taken this piece of, can you see my pen here? This is all my doing. Because I'm attaching it to what she's already got here. And I'm not taking it loose because it takes me 30 minutes to get it back together.
Right.
So my little card kept slipping out, so I had to thong it.
And I said, well, that's really more that you bikini strapped it.
I bikini strapped it, and I used the, see her sewing stuff here, her binding material. She wrapped this around. Boy, I was really glad to, because this article was all wrapped up in tissue with a nice little this kind of stuff around it, and I kind of felt like maybe she wanted me to use that. That's why she sent it. And I have this Jackie Kennedy pillbox hat downstairs that is made out of shibori fabric, and I'm going to see if I can rescue that and send it to her, because we don't sew.
Yeah, that would be great.
And she could use it in her journals.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Because it's really cool, and I hope it's not, beyond use.
Paula's very entertained today.
Is she? Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
She's leaking. She's entertained so much.
So look at these tags. I mean, could you have not just, it just worked out perfectly. I mean, it really honestly did. And all I did was glue down the washi tape to a little strip from a leftover from when I was doing my tags.
Yeah.
And this is why I needed the hammer, because I had to hammer those things. I started out with one. And this is one of those things, be prepared to modify your plan kind of things. Mm-hmm. Because it was just too loosey-goosey. I didn't measure it very well. I'm not very good at that. I kind of just go at things organically.
Yeah. So I did put Akiko's link. I totally had forgotten that I was starting to make my list in my shared document thing, so I did have it.
Oh, yay!
Sometimes I'm more organized than I remember.
Yeah, but look at this. When I open this up here, see, look at how those tags just go perfectly with the green.
You recognize
and then you close it up and you go this way. Look at that red. Woohoo!
Those were Darcy's mushrooms.
What?
The green one in the middle. Flip it open. Those are Darcy's mushrooms.
Holy moly! Well, do I think have those?
Everybody's represented here. Yes, you do. I think they came out in one of the big batches. So yeah, you've got them over there.
I really need to. What about this one? Is that ours?
That isn't ours. I don't.
Looks kind of like Darcy's.
Well, no, that one kind of reminds me of Paula's block runes.
Paula's, yeah.
But
Paula's,
it isn't it.
It's very close.
Yeah.
Very close. Okay, now look at this little jobber.
Breakfast
Eggs,
strippers.
coffee beans, bacon. 3 things I love. And Izzy said, look at that star. She made a star the other day. It was better than mine. I said, well, next time I'll have you draw the star for me, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. But isn't that just perfect? It's like 3 things.
Sandy, hello.
Look at that. And then this.
I was thinking about that, Sandy. I was like, Sandy's going to be so happy.
Now look at this little sampler. I'm going to put this up into the technology. She obviously has a pretty,
nifty sewing machine
that does all kinds of things. But here's look at this one over here. I love that one. This one's cute too.
That one looks kind of like stitch, like when you get.
And it was kind of my inspiration for one of my doodles that I did. And I love the feather stitch. I know how to do that. And I just, these little pieces of stuff. And then this one, going back and forth with the tiny little stitches on it. And this one, look at, it's a blanket stitch and a zigzag. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. Great. And tactile. A little paint marking can. Isn't that wonderful? Some more stitchery. Feels really cool. I always read words. Words. Okay, check this out. Look, this is I'm pretty sure that's like some kind of a bag because it's gusseted. Might even be something we sent her.
It could be.
But isn't it gloriously?
She's definitely done work to it if it is.
She's worked on it a lot. Yeah, I don't think we even said anything. Okay, so here's these little journaling items. But look at these little charms. Here, I'll try to use this piece of. Look at those. Aren't those adorable? And then here, I know that one. I've used that stencil a lot. And here's foils. No, I don't recognize those. Don't recognize these up here. I don't know that. No, I don't think so. Anyway, love that mustardy color. Isn't it great? Look at that. Wonderful layering. Mm-hmm. Throughout, it's wonderful layering. And there's a little fish. I don't think is that RB? I don't think that's RB.
Let me see. Not RB.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But here's this thing again. That's a good one.
Well, I'll
And I
ask
like
her
this.
about the link.
Oh, and circles. Look, circles. She just does such a... Oh, and our... Carrie's words. Words. Letters. Words, letters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here we have a cross and a really interesting little turquoise piece there. I love that color of turquoise. That's like one of my favorites ever. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little bit of scripty stuff there. Some different darker turquoise with the yellow. Isn't that... Oh, I love those colors together. Now this, I love this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
So that's the tracery mandalas. That's Froyle's Dream Big. Carrie's grandfather's letters. And what else am I seeing on there, perhaps? Oh, I see...
Look at this on the back here. Isn't that... I mean, I just...
Yeah, I don't think that those are ours, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't think this one is.
We play well with others.
Yeah, we do. We do. Okay, those are little...
Akiko, I think she's younger than us. I remember saying something about being 36. Right?
Oh,
Remember
I don't.
that when
I
we were
have no
talking
idea.
about-
I've never seen her picture.
Because I thought Eddie and I were the youngest. But then she had said that.
Here's some more of the baked paper. But here, look at this is Geopoly.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those colors. I mean, she does such a good job of blocking out her stuff.
Oh, and then I see there's a kitty up there. I don't know if that's Paula's.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that before. For sure. But here's the numbers. That looks like the stamp. No, it's not, because she
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not the stamp. Because
she dabbed it.
we did do
Dabba dabba doo dah.
Yeah, we did do one of the stamps, I think, in the long version, but not with the symbol, the division and whatever.
Now Izzy loves these. She sits here and pokes at them. They're on a little.
Oh yeah, she's like, oh, it pops up.
Yeah.
They're on pop dots.
It's a colorful life. I love it.
And you can just tell that it's so cool because she has such a awesome mixture of, if people say, oh, well, I'm just into making junk journals, or I'm just into this, or, the mix of ephemera type stuff that's put in with everything. And then the card making skills, because little pop dot things,
Oh,
I
yeah.
really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the edge of the stencil, and then here's some more of it here.
Tracery. Mm-hmm.
Tracery. This little thing going down there. Love this paper. And then a cool little pocket that goes with the rest of whatever this was over here. It says, Perry Rob Roy, a Japanese doll. Fireflies in the grass. Oh, I saw fireflies the other night when I was watering late.
And Laura says she's impressed that we can identify all these stencils.
Well, I can't, Mariah does, but check this out. Oh, Izzy loves this.
That's Susan Dufresne.
Yeah.
That's Poppy Pods, in the duo strips.
But didn't you do a wonderful job of...
She did.
I mean,
And again, that might even been a piece that... Well, no, because I don't think you've done much with those.
I haven't done anything with these. This is not mine. No, and I love this paper. Love, love, love this paper. Then another little opening gate here.
And then those, the shimmery Asian-looking marks, I think that's a Robin McClendon.
Ah.
Or Patty Dolly Parrish.
Oh.
Because doesn't Patty have one?
I don't know. I thought she just used Robin's. I don't know. But Patty might have one. But I love this thing.
It's so cool.
And a little place to write there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can flip it up here.
Brilliant.
Stick some stuff in here. There's a little pocket there. And there's some more of this washi tape. Great stuff. I saved every little bit
Okay,
of that.
good. Fran had smoked. She had burnt some things and smoked up the house.
Oh dear.
She's all good now.
Well, don't be breathing that air till you air it out. That's very bad for you, Fran. And you don't need to be breathing that with your cough. Again, live a colorful life with little squishy
pop dotty
things and a cute little heart.
Oh, did Izzy see those little clips?
She did. And I just pretended like they didn't come off. That's how I handled that. And she didn't say anything. And there's another cool little, I don't know if she has a stencil for that or if she just did that on her own, but I love it.
Oh, look, Darcy. That's peacock swirls right there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not sure what that one is.
No, that's not ours.
It's not ours.
That's not ours.
And this is really cool.
But that's, I think those are St. Hilaire's.
Yes, I think you're right. All right, so this is kind of a little tricky page here because I thought for sure it should open, but it doesn't. It just, it's just what it is. But isn't that a lovely little charm there?
Oh, yes, they're both cats and dog, the little paper clippy things. Too cute. Just too cute.
Okay, am I still in? I keep moving.
And she's just brilliant at mixing
Love
the patterns.
these. Oh my gosh, they're just fabulous. Just fabulous. And here's another little bit of and I really wanted that not to be glued down because I wanted to stick a card in there, but it isn't. I might try to gently. But see, that isn't that cute. Izzy loved the hand. She went and got her hands.
That's why they were, because they're out everywhere. Here, Mommy, here's one for you.
Yeah. And a little fuzzy thing.
And that's Carrie Griffiths, yep.
More numbers here. Here's Geopolly again. And here's crop circles.
Those are tracery.
Here's a cute little thing. Look at this. It comes out here.
See, I haven't seen everything. That's great. Oh, and
circles.
Yeah, nested circles. Can't go wrong with some nested circles.
You can't.
And they're really good to chop up,
I'm worried putting this in and out. I've already done it. I've been through this 3 or 4 times already. Another nice page for some tags. And see, here we have some more of these. I think I've got some more waxed linen thread somewhere, don't I? That I can go.
Cinepop.
Yeah, and see, look here. I can make a tag place for right here.
Oh yes, that would be so with the hands on it. Oh, that would be so cute.
Yes.
Oh, and you could even dangle maybe one of the little here's the little hand things. They're buttons.
Good, one of those right there. Wouldn't that be cute?
They come in different colors, although she has them pressed into her air dry clay.
But now look, here's the poppy.
Susan
Coming down.
poppies.
Here's the overlapping of the
Dream Big script.
And hands and the bugs. Oh, and look, there's oranges again. And look at this wire.
And I think those are those have got to be the stamps, just the size and everything. So she stamped those really well.
So. I would say so. And then look at this fabric here with this kitty. Boy, she plumbed in on that right away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then a very cool little
back piece.
Well, Akiko, I will treasure this forever. And
I know. Paula says this is right up my street. I thought of you, and then when you showed me the green journal that they sent, Paula has sent off the green journal because remember that was given away during the big giveaway. So thank you guys for that, her and Yanka. And I know I'm still not saying that right, but it's just how it comes out of my brain. So yes, it's just I felt like it's just so you can just feel the representation, just kind of the things that she has picked up, but then also everything that Akiko has put into it that is just very her. it's just all so beautiful, and I mean, we were all just overwhelmed.
Yeah, I really.
Oh, Deb wants to see the binding. It's hidden.
It's a hidden binding. You can see inside there.
Isn't it gorgeous?
But this is her first one. So I am, I'm anxious to see some of the others, and
well, and I'll make sure I'm going to reach back out to her. Maybe she maybe switched marketplaces or something like that. I'll see what she says about that, or if maybe I just copied and pasted it wrong, which is a possibility. I thought I had gone there, so there's that.
And unfortunately, I was going to go ahead and work on my box project today, but I messed around with the that's what happens here. I'm not always on task, and if Mariah's not checking on me. And here's that other piece I want. I knew I had one more little piece.
Well, if we're doing flip throughs, you just want to flip through Seaside?
Well, I can, I guess, and you can look at the thing or comment on. Oh my gosh, I don't want to lose that one piece of.
Y'all want to do that? Since this is going to be like we'll just call this Flip Through Tuesday.
And I checked my paint. It's still a little tacky, but and we've got some stuff to pull off and put on.
Well, we got 45 minutes, so I don't know. What do you want to do? Do you guys want to go through Seaside, or
do you want to do journals? I'll have a little drink while you decide.
Everybody's very excited about Akiko's journal. It's beautiful. It's glorious. Very moving. It was very moving. Tuesday treasures.
Tuesday treasures.
Traveling through treasures.
Traveling through treasures. Oh, I love it.
I should probably write that now because I always think I'm gonna remember and then I don't. I'm like, dang it.
You don't. Do you? Oh, here I can flip you over some turquoise.
Oh, thank you.
Noties.
I just have these little ones.
I rescued those off of Izzy's table. I have a feeling the rest of mine have gone by the...
She's the worst.
And she's coming over here. God, the next thing she'll be stealing my booze.
Don't say that.
That's when I'm going to put the... she steals my candy. She steals my crackers, my chips.
I don't know what kind of craziness is happening around here.
All right, well, let's look at these real quick while Mariah's writing that down so you can see the difference between the two. And remember, this one was the one that had the Mart matte texture gesso. This one, I just used the Blick. Just, it does make a difference. And then this is the cover. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. I worked on this one.
Well, Colleen says show all the treasures. And I'll trim this one up real quick.
I'll tell you what, this sucker...
It got chunky. It got real chunky.
Well, we have to fix a wrap for this.
So
have proper wrapping.
This was the one that Julie had on it, and I think if we put some color on it, it would be really good. This was the one that I kind of gathered up on, but see, I don't really love that anymore. And I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. It doesn't go with it now.
Right.
It did before.
Yeah, that was kind of my feeling too.
I worked on the cover because I thought the cover needs to be indicative of what is going to go on inside. That's my feeling. Now, I didn't spend a lot of time on the back because it's the back, but I did, put down this piece and did a little dobby doo-dah.
Dobby doo-dah.
And of course, I did that on the front, and I didn't like the little square thing that was here because it didn't have any other little square things, and I didn't have any more little square things to repeat. So I covered it up. And I feel like that that was okay. Mariah gave me carte blanche to do as I wanted to. Okay, here we go. Now, Mariah, you talk.
Okay, well, 1 second. I'm handing you one more, and we'll figure out where it needs to go. But
oh, as we go through, what a brilliant idea!
yeah, there we go. All dunsies.
Oh, look at that! This might be it. I mean, this is like setting the tone.
And Julie's here, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, just right up front.
Yeah.
Well, you could put it inside of the tag thing, or in the little bank envelope.
Come on, honey.
Get
in there. I don't know what.
Izzy does rule this household. She tells me that I'm always the boss. I said, well,
She
then
says,
why don't
yes,
you
boss.
listen? And then I said, why don't you listen to me then? She says, well, sometimes I'm the boss. I said, well, there's some truth to that,
Yes,
but it's nonsense.
Okay. Mariah did the pink, and she agreed that it was cut.
It went a little murdery, but
So all I did was just lay down the stencil and slop some stuff on.
yeah.
I don't think I did anything to this.
No, I just sprayed it. Julie didn't, I think, pretty much everything on that tag. I don't think
Yeah.
I might have added the starfish on top, but I'm not positive.
The stars are numerous as the sand on the seashore. Layla Gifty Akita.
Or I might have put that on there.
Oh.
I think I glued down something. I just don't remember exactly what, and then I sprayed it.
Well, it's lovely. I must say. It's quite nice, and I think it fits right there. And I think if we put this one slightly behind it and allow that big boy to stick up there, that's going to be great because you're repeating your...
Oh, that's a lovely idea, Lynn. Lynn says, make a tied closure with some fishnet covered in little shells. So we still have a little bit of the netty stuff.
I have a sack full of it somewhere.
Of course she does.
We're not hurting for netty stuff. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great
Oh, wait.
idea.
Now you got to show the fisherman's friend because I added the little crab in the corner to cover it
Oh!
for 38 cents because I just really didn't like that much and I thought that was hilarious. I tell you, Xandra, she... I'm sure she was like, I don't know if I'm going to hand off the stickers to Izzy or whatever. I used quite a few of the stickers. I really quite liked them. And at first I was kind of like, well, were they too silly? But then, again, if you repeat something, and if it is done in the right way, some of that cutesy stuff can play in really nicely.
Yeah.
And I say cutesy
And look
in the
at
nicest
this.
way
I mean,
possible. really do.
I think it needs to go like that.
I like that? Okay.
Here's the fisherman.
And then, because it was Colleen and Lydia that sent the hidden
Paper
clips.
So this is the other side of that one?
Yes.
Well, hot.
And that was one from Lydia.
Hot diggity. Okay, well, we've got one here. Little shells down here.
And those were some more of those little sticker things. I was like, I might as well just use them all.
I love this fabric because I have a scarf.
Well, that's you put that on there.
I did? Well, I don't know where it came from. It didn't come from my scarf.
I think you put that one
I
on
don't
there.
think I did. And here's a cute little dauber.
Yeah, we made those.
I can't ever get
You're struggling.
anything back in there. Good God Almighty. Oh, and look at that little
Fancy one.
fancy business there. Hooty doo.
Remember, your camera's a little bit lower if you want to go, into it.
What? Oh, okay.
I mean, you're squared up with the journal. That's all
I'm
good.
squared up with the journal. Okay, good. Oh, I love this. I mean, I don't know how they did that, but that's wonderful. And I know you've seen all those. We don't have to talk about that. The flower got glued down here on
That's
the top
from
of
Eddie.
this tag, which I think is really quite lovely. Then Mariah did wonderful things with that strip of stuff there. Look at that tear job, man. That is and I think I did quite a nice job with mucking up the lace.
I also did some mucking up the lace.
Yeah. This is from the flowers. And this is the back side. This is very landscapey.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like the beach with the water coming in.
And then Lynn says that scattering those crabs and lobster stickers throughout the journal makes for a interesting hunt and find little game.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cute. But the sea, which no one tends, is also a garden. William Carlos Williams. Well, you know who he is, don't you? He's the guy that wrote the poem about the wagon and the red wagon and the chicken. I think. No. That was E.E. Cummings. Just a little ruminating here. Nice little job down here.
Hey, that was there.
An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools. Hemingway. Well, I don't know why he said something like that. He was drunk most of the time. Staggered around Paris and pissed people off.
I told you that I figured that was more about justification.
Oh, absolutely. He was kind of an ass. Be sure to bring your lemons. One doesn't want to get scurvy.
Oh, here, you need
Where
to write
I need to sign that. Is this the right pen?
You signed. Yeah. How is it that you ended up with my darn pen?
I needed it. I don't think it's exactly the same one, but it's kind of nice because we've got some more of those purpley colors around here and yon.
And let me tell you, I cut out those jellyfish last night.
Look at that.
And those are tricky boogers. First of all, I didn't understand. So it's like all one sheet, and you had to cut around them, and then
they lift off.
I struggled.
And this is the edge of my brayer off, where I'm stamping. This is kind of neat. Something that looks a little bit pale. Oh, I love that. That needs something hanging on it. Oh man, that's some awesome stuff. And there's an awesome tag. She even made it better.
I did. I put gold on it.
Yeah. The sea is an underwater museum still awaiting its visitors. Philippe Diolet? I don't know.
Dolly.
Dolly?
Dolly.
Oh!
Yeah,
did you tighten this up a little bit?
No, but see, okay, it's kind of stuffed on the other side, and so it got a little tighter, I think. Don't be poking at it.
Well, I stenciled a little bit over the top of this.
She did.
Which I thought just added another layer. And here's Joshie's handwriting. I swear to God, I thought Izzy did it. Fishing is a hard job.
I love you, Joshy.
But I can tackle it. And he makes art. We need to write the date on that, because you think you're going to remember the dates, but you don't ever remember
2023.
dates.
Put that on there.
I need to put that on there, but I don't. I want to put it on there with a. I love it. Boy, that booger's just about gone. I think I'm keeping it because I thought I could dip it and write with it.
What are you talking about?
My pen. You know that. It's gone. It's about out of ink.
Oh, yeah. See, that's a sneaky pocket, because you think that, yeah.
No, Marianne's where she's supposed to be. She was flopping about the cabin the other day.
I tightened up your pocket. So hopefully.
Oh, you tightened
And I added one more thing in there, hoping that it'll, fill it in.
That's kind of lame.
The little postcard that came with the kit stuff.
When at sea, be prepared to modify your plan. Oh, funny stuff. Oh, here's a spectacular tag. This is some.
And Judy P, hey, are you still here?
Yeah.
Let us know. I'm pretty sure we're pretty sure it came from you. But then I also said it could have been
I
Louisa
think she did
Heinzel.
some stuff to it. I'm just pretty sure that it was from Judy P. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the seashore, sifting sand, even little children. Sisters of the Sea.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Are we silky mermaid and siren daughters, priestesses of the holy waters, by A.M. Galdorcraft.
I've got, there's some empty tags and things in here, so I could write it in, or I want to write it in on the flamingo page.
Oh, yeah, this needs something.
Do you have
here.
it handy, Lynn?
What?
Because we could write it in right now if you got it.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I might even be able to go. Because she said that... hold on. Let's see what my skills got here. Hold on.
Hold on? Am I supposed to hold on?
Sort of.
Well, I'll just turn the page and talk about this page. I need to take this paper clip off anyway. Look at that tag, y'all. Was splendid, but I just added a little bit more. And this is about repeating your motif. And if you do that, Jacques Cousteau, the man was never dry. for this journal. 2023.
Do you want me to keep the bits?
Yes, can you put them in that sack on the back of the chair? Everybody
See,
look,
look,
he
he
is.
wanted to get a little camera time. Look,
Oh,
He's
hi,
so
guys.
sweet. We're going to get this child a t-shirt that isn't sports oriented. It's more arty.
yeah, we need
This
to
is
get,
We're going to make you a t-shirt, a PM artist t-shirt.
or you need to get Caleb involved in that.
Yes.
Oh, I can get him to make me a printout of something.
Yes.
Y'all give me a print and I'll send it to him, and he can print anything out.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, I'll put them in the Osaka bag.
Thank
It's
you.
getting close to overfilling, though.
It is?
A little.
Well, I guess I need to start. How are we doing on packets? You sent them all out?
Well, here's the thing. You've got to stop making fat bags. Because, like, they're hard. I can't just put them in with any order. The skinnier bags I can put in with just about any order. Fat bags have to go in, like, with the bubble envelope points.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get on that, y'all, as soon as I get through going through my art book and fixing the pages that are not.
All right, Lynn. I didn't see it pop right up, so I'll have to search. Well, actually, I can. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I had one other place to look there real quick.
Well, I'm figuring out the paper clip, so you probably got a little time.
Oh, did you pull it off?
Uh-huh.
I was kind of having little moments with them because I was like,
They're so dang cute. And they look, they look like they're like spiffy stuff.
they are very
Spiffy stuff.
They're fancy.
Fancy stuff. And this is a really good one, and it's got a really long quote, and I'm not going to read that right now. Okay, moving right along. Nice little seahorse going. Oh, and remember this one? You can lift it up and look at the legs of the octopus. And then it all just kind of fluffs back in there.
All right, Lynn, I didn't see it.
Well, we can turn that. One seed can start a garden.
Oh, here. Okay, you ready? Get that blue pen out.
One I just had, right? The blue one? I think
All right,
that'll
now,
be a good one.
who are we attributing this to?
Okay,
Lynn?
now
'Cause
I'm
I
going to
wanna
write
know.
it down here first.
Okay. Flamingo wisdom. Stand tall. Be flexible. And always be fabulous.
Flamingo wisdom. Colon, what?
Stand
Read it.
tall.
Stand tall.
Be flexible. And always be fabulous.
Who are we attributing this to?
Anonymous.
Anon. I love that.
Okay.
All right. Now see, I wrote it
Now
down here.
underneath you could say, if this was yours, blame Lynn.
Yeah.
AKA Silver
I'll
Granny.
put a little dotted line down here and put it right down here.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, thank you, Teresa. And hello. And I would love to read all of this, but I think that we might get, like demonetized or something. The convo between Darcy and y'all about that channel. I'm kind of wondering, are they monetized? How does that work? I know, her handwriting's the best.
AKA.
Lynn, and it's Lynne, AKA Silver Granny.
There you go. I hope my punctuation was appropriate.
I think so.
Well, now we've got this little jobber.
And I like it covering up the 2.
Why do you want to cover up the
Because then the
2?
3's showing. I just liked that. And plus, I liked how it then showed up on the next page. Because one has to think about that when using the hidden paper clippy things. Well, now you're just covering up the numbers. But
Well,
that's all
and then
right.
I'll cover up Silver Granny's name.
I know.
That's
It's
not
now
going to work.
what's
Just
important.
cover up the dead gum number.
And see, and that goes in there, and then the little, look, he peeks out. Isn't that fabulous? Being the fabulous little flamingo that he is. Hey, whoa, why are you flipping so fast? Did you make it
Because
through
I already
this?
seen.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They
I was-
already seen this part. I flipped this down for them, showed them the octopus's legs, and I just have to point out this really brilliant pointing job here. Brilliant pointing job. And cutting. I cut that out. Now that's some fancy cutting, and I don't do that fancy cutting very often. But when I do it damn good job. Okay.
If she don't say so herself.
Yeah.
And remember, I saved this page because I kind of mucked it up.
Yeah, you did. What was that?
No, remember, that was the drop. And then I said that was great because it actually landed on the drop. One drop. And she's going to go... Remember, that page has also been... I don't know.
One drop can start a sea. One doubt can start a 18. One dream can set us free.
Before you flip the page, remember that page there that you just wrote on, you used a water-based marker.
Oh, it's fine.
It has media on it. It has the acrylic, the blickeric. She ain't listening to me.
Okay, here, I think then you
Now,
could-
this was a last minute sort of decision because number one, I was so in love when watching Julie make her big pages that she then, I think she made one big sheet and turned it into 4 things, or one became a spread, which is the page that she just pulled the tag from. And I was like, more of that needs to show. So I ripped up the pocket and stacked it more because I loved it coming from the corner, because then again it created another arch that kind of falls in there. Added a few other little things, and then more of the tag could show too. So
that looks like a pocket, but it's not. It's a tricky pocket.
it is a tricky pocket. One must know where the pocket is to put the thing in.
A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, FDR. But then I went through, because Mariah said, I think it needs a bit more. So I did
No.
Jelly Shelly
Oh, okay.
up to the turd shell.
Turd shell.
And this is something we found in
No, Becky sent that.
and amongst the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then this side, we just put this stuff on there. But look at that. Isn't that just
I do veto.
FP?
Mm-hmm. And look at that. See how well that just lines up there? It's like I planned it. I did.
Yeah. This is lovely. This is a brayer off, and nothing else was done to it. But isn't it gorgeous? And then, boop.
P got more involved in this than I think she thought she wanted to.
I know, because once she handed me over the box of stuff, and I started going through it and going, oh, how comes you're not using this?
Oh, I got an
What is
idea.
wrong with you? Oh, and we haven't written anything on the back.
Yes, it's the hexagonal, happy hexagonal little mandalas, but they're hexagonal. The ones that Julie Torrens used to create that one blue page. Yeah, the blue page that I put that I ripped up the pocket and then put it back together.
Oh.
Yeah, see it?
Oh, back behind there.
Uh-huh.
Aha. Well, here, let me pull this out so we can better examine it.
She did
didn't-
such a lovely job on that. That was one of my most favorite things.
Okay, now I just want you to appreciate this card, because I think it's really wonderful. It doesn't have anything written on the back, but it's almost a shame to write anything on the back because it's really beautiful. We don't need
Oh yeah,
anything
we're
on
not
the back.
writing in this thing. Other than, like, I guess it could put a quote there, but it'd have to be a real, real good one.
It does. And then see that little seahorse eyes behind there.
And then that was made from the feathery eye mandala.
Yeah, that we did the long haul on.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little piece of it.
Yeah, I didn't. None of that was not used. Mm-hmm.
Well, ain't that cute? Boy, talk about a piece that can...
Hi, Diane.
And here we go. Who do we call this? What's her name?
don't know. You named them, and then I put a little lobster in there.
I didn't name this one. A woman is like an ocean, sir. Beautiful to look at, but dangerous to cross. And we don't have any attribution on that one.
Oh, I need to look that one up.
Shall I keep that one out? Just
Sure.
Sit her up here.
Yeah, and then
We'll just call her Susie Kid.
I did a little bit of tear job there. And
Oh,
remember I
yes.
did that, but then I added a little bit more.
And this is the stuff that we sent to. Mm-hmm. Who was
Colleen.
Colleen, you used the wrong dadgum side. You're supposed to use the rusty side, girl. But you can still see the edge.
You didn't send a note with it.
I didn't.
So I think that's, it's like,
I know.
if you're gonna,
it's on me.
if you want to be a dealer call, then call it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was alcohol inks is what it was.
Mm-hmm. Well, and many other
And here's
things.
this fabulous fish. Everybody keeps wanting to know about the
Xandra.
fish. Xandra. And then, oh my God, the snake
mermaid.
skins.
I just love this so
And
much.
this page over here with her hair floating around.
Izzy was very,
And
she's like,
somebody
oh,
snatched
it's so
that.
beautiful.
Mermaid ball. That's what my grandmother used to say. I'm going to snatch you bald-headed if you don't shape up.
And the snake sin from Becky. I just love it.
I bet there aren't a lot of journals that have some authentic snake skin in them. I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
Now this card, this thing here, I just absolutely love this. I don't. Who sent us that? Oh, I really.
Oh, she didn't use the rainbow side. She used the rusty side, but she put more copper on it.
Oh.
She didn't understand that. I think when she
I
took
did not understand
it's because
that.
when you took the picture of it, that like just the stuff out, I think it was showing the rainbow
It
side.
was showing the
before,
rainbow
like,
side,
when
yeah.
you just said, this is the stuff I got.
Yeah. You didn't show its best side, Colleen. So. Okay, this is a lovely one. Oh my God, it looks like it's out of an Etruscan tome.
Well, and I don't think Eddie really meant for his stuff to end up in the seaside, but he sent it during that time, so it's in here.
And the little watercolor. Oh, Eddie, you did not sign that.
Did he not? He put stuff on the back.
Oh.
Read the back. See?
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, look, and he's even got his little watercolor
Yeah.
test before painting larger version. Well, hot diggity. I'm taking my watercolors too. Oh, look at this. This is so cool.
Well, that's ours.
I know, but I
That's
just,
you,
I just
actually.
remembered it.
That's from the boho. Yeah.
Yes, boho
Our printables.
printables. How'd Eddie get that?
I sent it to him.
Oh. Oh, and here's another one of our little thong. I have to take all these out so that you can really appreciate this lovely pocket that has a little stopper in it. So
This is the sumo pocket.
sumo.
Because it's big, like,
Yeah.
Here you go.
See, you can still see parts of it.
Colleen, don't you worry.
What did you say?
She's just, she said she was sorry.
Oh. No worries. That was more I said. I didn't indicate. This is really nice. Who did this?
Well, you did, and then I did, and then I did some more.
Did you do that little stuff on the
No,
back?
you did that.
Well, this is a damn fine job.
I should have claimed it.
I don't remember any of that. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Julie. And hey, by the way, we do have some cool things coming up with printables, so stay tuned.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know about it? See, they never tell me anything. I'm always just, but it's kind of like a kid at Christmas. When I finally do get it, I'm all excited because, well, if they'd tell me a couple weeks in advance, I would have already forgotten it anyway. Okay, I think that this is just brilliant. I have to show you this. Look at this. My sardine box top. Hey, and I saved my tuna fish lids, the ones that have the little pop top on that are wild caught. But look, I made little shells out of little wispy pieces of paper there, and I can't remember what that was. But I assure you it wasn't washi tape. I don't do that. It says, I don't exaggerate, I just remember big. Chichi Rodriguez. I just love Chichi. he was a very
That goes with the sea thing, with catching fish. In that one. In the front of it. Right there.
Okay, well, let's take this one out and look at this kind of blurry screen picture here.
Well, you
This
know, this
one
is one of my test out, print out things.
Yeah, I think it needs some work. That's kind of lame.
She's feeling very opinionated today.
I am. Well, I'll reach you the quote. Maybe it'll redeem itself. Because there's nothing more beautiful than the way the ocean refuses to stop kissing the shoreline, no matter how many times it's sent away. Oh, no, that's kind of sad. Oh, look, here's Basho.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the one that they used in the article.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Clouds come from time to time and bring to men a chance to rest from looking at the moon. And now I'm going to always question the translations, because after reading that, I want to know who translated it. Oh, but it's translated by Seidoni Kotau. No, that's the rough sea stretching out towards Sado, the Milky Way. In the sea surf edge, mingling with bright small shells, bush clover petals. Well, every haiku is supposed to evoke a season and an emotion. And it isn't necessarily, you know, we all want our stuff to be
served,
digested, you know, and I don't know, pureed. And they want you to bring yourself to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your thoughts to the table. This is a damn fine tag, I must say. I did a little work on that. But that little outline of that little blue there, isn't that great?
Oh, Lynn has another one. Seahorses are the totem animal for those souls who can see all sides of a situation.
See,
now where did that one go?
Horses are the
totem
animal
for those souls who can see all sides of a situation.
Who said that?
All right, Lynn.
I'm not writing it down till you give me an attribution. And I will write it on that one tag. But this,
oh yes, for the
this is my new
one.
yarn. Is Miriam here?
Yeah. Well, she was earlier.
Okay.
Miriam. Still
Miriam,
late?
I got some yarn. But I'm going to need some advice on how I'm going to do it myself, because by the time I send it to you, look at that little short booger. Isn't that cute? The sea does not like to be restrained. Rick Riordan. And then you can see Mariah did a lot of little missionary work around the edges here, because she does not like straight edges. I can't believe she left this one over here.
I was tempted, but
Of
I
course
really
you did.
like that one wasn't, because the
Well,
beautiful,
it kind of has a nice
it
opposite.
blends and you know, isn't like this hard thing, and I love the way that the seaweed came across it. But like, if I was to get real serious about, you know, my needs
Well,
and my
I
wants.
don't know what's happening here, but
hey, look at the top. Oh, I thought your shell was.
I think the starfish was stuck to the.
Oh.
Oh, remember this? When you have this kind of.
Oh yes. It
It's-
reactivates with the glue.
I don't know. It sticks to everything. It's like it has little tentacles. Reach out
very
and grabs the
Velcro-y.
other page.
Velcro-y. Oh, native lore. Specifically Pacific Northwest tribal lore. Did you do that on purpose, Lynn? Specifically
Well, I will just put that
Pacific.
in parentheses so that
I have to separate those.
Pacific tribal. We won't. We don't have to get any more specific than that.
Oh, Miriam. She says, what P needs from me? Well, I think she wants to, like, you know, have FaceTime or something with you.
Who's this?
Miriam.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about, I'm going to make my own hat. Did I show you the yarn that I got? Here it is. Now this isn't all of it because I've got some dark gray and I've got some, but I need some help. I only know how to do one crochet stitch. Specifically. Not Pacific. Specific. So, and I really like how yours has more than one. And I really do want to learn how to do that. But doesn't this is nice?
A little jingle jingle. And we think the shell came from Sharon, Texture Junkies.
And I thought it might have come from Judy.
Judy P.
We don't know for sure, but it was there were other things in there from both of you at the same time.
Yeah. Because remember we went through the archaeological dig of Happy Mail things that just...
Yeah.
Between P's birthday and who's it, what's it.
And look at this, and what I did with this, it was shiny, so I covered it
Becky sent that.
with the
and it feels
textured gesso. It feels like a starfish.
It does.
Took away the shiny stuff.
I hope that didn't all stick in there. And then Terry Jones had sent that card, but I was like, oh, it looks so pretty. And y'all see more little crabs and the little lobsters. I stuck those down. I used every single one of them. And then remember, I'd torn that pocket, but then I made it too short.
And everything
for the fat tag.
Puking out.
And then it kept plopping out of there.
So I had this, and it was the wrong color. She handed it back to me and said, you need to adjust your color. And I did, of course.
I don't think I said it like that.
You did. You threw it back to me and says it's not the right color. I don't want to use it. She took away my thong.
Oh, Miriam says that she will prepare a video instructive.
Oh, that would be great because then I can pause.
And then the other person you can talk to is Violet.
Well, of course I can. But Violet's a very busy person, and she
is kind of... Well, I mean, Miriam's busy too. And also, like, you know...
Well, I know, but she did the hats, so she knows about the hats.
She knows about the hats.
I don't know if Violet knows about hats.
She does. She made Izzy a most wonderful...
Oh, but she made the monkey one. Oh, the monkey one.
I think the three of y'all should get together.
My God, maybe we can do a
little crochet
trifecta. Okay, so here's another lobster over here in the corner. He's been caught in the net.
I did not say it like that.
He's been caught in the net.
See, wasn't that cute?
She made me...
Also cut the thong.
Here's...
Just like I can't deal with this thing anymore.
I know. I was very sad to see it go, but I kind of
She knew it was the right thing.
I knew it was the right decision. And so this dauber goes in here.
No, that one goes in the back of that other tag pocket.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because it
and it holds it up to the right level.
Right there, so that the shell can be at the top.
That is correct.
And then all I did to this... Here, look, we've got a...
Yeah. Well, you got to put the seahorse thing with the seahorse.
Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah. We'll get another one for that.
But I have some others, I think, that we still need to write down, so we'll be good.
Okay, so this slips in here, and then see it stops down here because of this little jobber. And then this beautiful card.
That's from Terry.
Yes.
But I just thought it looked so beautiful there, too.
And it does, and look at it.
Because it was on the desk here, and I just felt like it was meant to be.
I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to pull it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Scoot it over a little bit.
And I don't mind them. They don't have to be lined up. They can kind of fan. See? I mean, just a little jizz.
This stuff is kind of annoying.
It is a little. It can cause some...
Yeah, I'm already done with that.
Some cursing.
And here's all of the little notes, the little tags.
And what I did is I actually took Julie's lovely, lovely little drawing, because I love it so much. I really do.
Because we were going to put it in a pocket and it wasn't going to show.
It wasn't going to show. I said, well, you know what I did? Because she signed that, I'm going to put that on the back page in the book.
This is where everybody's stuff is. Everybody that sent something. Now, remember, I sent out a thing. If you saw some of your stuff in here,
yes,
you need to send us a little signed note telling us what it is and the date, so that we can put it back here in the back. Because this is like a what do you call those things? A time capsule.
Well, it is. But a lot of y'all, I put, like, if you sent something, any notes or whatever went in the, in there. And see, that one came from Becky. And it's all sea themed and whatnot, so it's so wonderful.
And then there are others inside of here that I kept inside of here because I thought this was a good little container.
Oh, Miriam wants to know what is the only stitch that you know?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Two on, one off. You know, you would be amazed what you can do with that. Now, sometimes I go 3.
A 3, a 2, a 3, 2, 1, a 3, a 3, a 3, 2, 1.
The thing I have a hard time doing is I have a hard time following a pattern.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want my hat to look like it's been crocheted by a...
Julie says that is a half double crochet.
A half double. Excellent. But now look at this dude.
It's chunky. She's full of the sea.
She is.
I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure. So now, this coming Monday, we're going to start work in the Akiko book.
And I'm going to be very involved in this.
Oh, she feels like she needs to stand over here like with a stick and just, whack me if I'm...
Yeah, she does the wrong thing.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel very strongly about that.
But yeah, did you see she jumped right into the one that Akiko sent her? Like,
I haven't altered anything.
Like it was ain't no thing but check and wang.
I'm going to throw this fat journal at your head.
Do that. You could hurt you or me.
Well, the camera's in the way and I don't
right.
have a clear shot, so you're safe
It
for
could all
now.
come tumbling down.
Yes, everything. All right, here you go.
No, as a single crochet. I don't know.
Well, here, I got my stuff right here.
All right, you got 3 minutes to do it.
I got 3 minutes to show you what I don't know. Okay, here's my yarn I got. Whoa!
It'll just take me 3 minutes to show you the things I don't know. Everything else, I'm good. I got this.
Okay, look at these colors. Now, these are colors that I absolutely love. I mean,
you know what you need to do?
Surprise, surprise.
With those colors, you need to crochet me a nice little hootie-doo to cinch up chunky Seaside over here.
Oh, you broke it.
I did. See?
Well, that's not going to work.
That answers that.
That takes care of that. So, what do you think? Maybe this one?
Yes.
This one?
I like the sand color. Go with all the sand.
Maybe this one?
Yeah. Okay, show them what you...
Oh, well, shoot. All right, we'll just start the old... Okay, so, Miriam, here's what I thought. I thought, I should get the size of my head right off the bat. And here's what's funny about this yarn. I got to read you this. This is going to crack you up.
I feel like we're going long today. It's okay.
Oh, I don't know what they put that little thing in there for. That's nasty.
Oh, Julie has her good glasses on. Good job.
It's 80% recycled cotton. And I love the German Baumwolle. That means tree wool. And 15% cotton Baumwolle. And 5% other fibers. Now, where's the part that it says where it's made? Okay, it's made in Italy, but... Where's the rest of the dead one? Look at all those cute little things on the back.
Did you measure your head? Yeah, if you scan that QR code, it'll tell you things. That's what it's telling you. Like...
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't this one.
Anyway, can we get to this?
Oh, yeah, but here, this one might have been
Crochet.
this one. Okay, this one is made in India.
I like that gray.
I do too. But it's from...
Yes, my P is going to make a hat.
Yeah, I am.
How big of a head? Her head.
This is very large. I have a lot of brain matter there, gray matter. But it's made in Italy, but it's sold in... Oh, here, this one. Produced for Hobby AS. Dort have you this?
Yeah.
812 2400 Copenhagen, Denmark.
Do you need a hook?
Well, I've got this one over here, but it's really not the right size, I'm pretty sure. it's kind of
little.
Kind of little. I don't really know where to send you to get the rest of my hooks. Oh, I tore off that part. That's why I couldn't read that to you. They all say the same thing. Yeah. Produced for hobby, and it's HOBBII. And they were on sale. I mean, I can't tell you, this was like super cheap.
Yeah, I got the email. I was like, oh God, what is she buying now? And I saw the list, and then I was like, oh, well, that wasn't bad. It's like $23 for everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was all on sale. Okay, I don't know. I just start with, you know, a chain there.
Now, y'all,
Tighten it
in
up.
the comments.
I probably will use a lot larger, well, I'm just going to chain this here. Tail always gets in your way. Hey, I want y'all to know I taught this to junior high kids who had, you know, never had a crochet hook in their hand in their life. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to like this, Mary.
Oh, yeah?
It's not, it ain't.
Hooky.
Yeah, it's separating. And it's probably because I'm holding it wrong. I don't know.
Well, we'll hear about it in the comments. Y'all let us know.
Anyway.
Please address all those comments to P.
I don't know if this is the color. I should have just no darker color.
Lynn wants to know, are all the skeins the same weight?
Pretty much.
Wrong.
These over here might be. I don't. That doesn't bother me though. I do not mind that at all. I can adjust that. I'm telling you right now. I can adjust that with either the size of my hook.
Oh, Myas is maybe too big of a hook.
What?
For what you're doing there.
Oh, horse pucky.
And Rhonda's cotton can be finicky.
Finicky. Okay, we got a little chain going here. All right.
Some yarn is splitty.
Yeah, this is split. This is kind of splitty, but I don't care. I love it. And it's I can see a little joiner thing there. I don't mind those either. I'm telling you what, I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to the crocheting. I make up my rules as I go along because I can. All right, so I go back into that one, pull it through, and pull it off. That's the stitch I know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. I can make circles. I know how to make circles. And I can make some kind of, you know, I showed you that one scarf that I made for Izzy, the little shrug out of the pink and red and black. Where is that, Mariah?
What's up?
The little scarf that I made for Izzy.
I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for.
You know?
So, Miriam says single crochet is what that is.
Okay.
Oh, it's unanimous.
It is. That's a single crochet.
Yes.
That's what I know how to do. Now, I also know how to, you know, bring this back through.
And Lisa Mingus says, P, please do not worry about her questioning your methods.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm not.
There might be comments
And
coming
so
later,
I might just
think.
go, and my problem is I don't like to count. Let me see, 1, 2,
Counting is hard.
3. Well, and then you got to do it the same way the next time.
Okay. So then we're going to leave it on this, now that we've figured out what this is that she's doing. And hopefully, you know, she'll learn something new or whatever.
And look, see, I got a nice little loopy-hoopy hole there.
She doesn't mind those.
I love those. In fact, I make holes. I make purposeful holes.
Alrighty, guys. So thank you once again for hanging out with us on a Tuesday. We will be back here on Thursday for some thoughts. Hopefully, P will find them by then. No worries on that. She'll make something up. It's all good. That's what we do around here. We'll see you guys again back on Thursday. Bye.
Bye. Here's Susie Q.